धन्यवादः गुरुजी.
धन्यवादः.
Ajay Kumarji, you mentioned in these 3 stanzas Gunatitaha and then also Abhasa Karmaha. You mentioned Abhasa Karma also. So is Krishna mentioning here, it's like the conduct is prescribed for the jnanis? Is that what it is?
Conduct prescribed by the jnani,
No, for the jnani by the way, by Vedanta or something like that. I got it.
Yeah, so conduct. Which conduct are you referring to?
You said Gunatita.
When you say conduct recommended for jnanis.
Jnani, and all these 3 stanzas you said. So I just wanted to know.
Yeah, see, conduct prescribed means we are talking about certain things a jnani should do and certain things a jnani should not do, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, that's not what is said here. It's not what is said here. It is describing a gunatita. It's describing a gunatita. Right? You know, the mana, apamana, yoho, all these things we saw.
And samadukka, all those things.
Right? So it is what we should say is not conduct prescribed for a jnani, conduct prescribed for all of us who are karma yogis.
Okay.
That is the way to look at it. Jnani doesn't need any prescription. Why does jnani need a prescription? Only the rest of the people need prescriptions, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Correct.
Right.
Guidance is needed for a shishya. For shishyas, hey, look at this. A jnani's life is reflecting all these qualities. Now, maybe I should practice these qualities. Maybe I should find a way to let these qualities reflect in my life. So, really speaking, what you should say is they are guidance conduct prescribed for a karma yogi.
Okay. Correct. Then why abhasa karma?
That is for a jnani. See, mother is playing with the balloons with the child. Mother is playing. The child is so happy. The mother is throwing the balloon. The child is running around, catching the balloon, and then throwing it back. No, that's not the way. Oh, you threw it very well. And the girl is saying, wow, I didn't throw it very well. Yes, you're getting better. Every minute you're getting better. And tell me now, for whom the karma is satyam? For the child, the karma is satyam. The real game is going on. For the mother, what is it? It's called abhasa karma, correct? Abhasa karma. Game is going on very much. The mother is also playing a game. But is it really a game as far as the mother is concerned? Is it a competition? No, it's not a competition. Nothing. It's called abhasa karma, correct? We do engage in abhasa karma. We do engage. When there is somebody that's like a child that doesn't know many things, that the parents know, elder knows, then the karma that is done with the child becomes abhasa karma. Role playing. At that point, there is just role playing. That is what we mean by abhasa karma. Because kartrutvam is not there at all. The mother has no kartrutvam at that point.
Okay.
Mother doesn't even think I am playing. Even though mother can say, yeah, I'm playing, let's play. Get your balloons. Yesterday, balloons, get the balloon. Really, you want to play? Yes, I want. For the child, it's all real. It's all real. That's why the child will cry. If the balloon bursts, the child will just get devastated. And the mother has to do something. But no, mother will not get devastated at anything that happens in this game. Why? Because it is abhasa karma. If the mother also becomes serious in this game, what happens? Then the child has to tell, Mom, no, you should not cry when the balloon bursts. Why are you crying? Then we have to find out why. Who is the jnani here? So that is called abhasa karma. So Abha is a kind of technical word, but it's not difficult to understand.
Okay.
Means what? This role playing. Karma looked upon as role playing is called.
Okay. All right. And also you said that it is like Aham Brahmasmi. You said this is really Mahavakyam here?
Yeah, so let's look at the shloka. Brahmanaha hi pratishta aham. So
Right.
it is not quite like a Mahavakya.
Okay.
Quite like a Mahavakya, but because aham is involved here, gives an indication of a Mahavakya. Because he can say, Swam Brahmanaha hi pratishta. He can say, Swam, you are the basis of, he can say. But since Swam is all there, all through there is Swam. But aham comes now. Swam is anuvritti. Anuvritti. Anuvritti means gunatita. Who is a gunatita? Hey Arjuna, you are the gunatita. You is there all through. And so here aham is added to the you. Therefore, you can read a Mahavakya in this shloka.
Okay. Okay. Dhanyawad.
So these are all interpretations, right? These are all when you teach, you have the freedom to present what you understand of the shloka without deviating from the shastra. Correct?
Okay.
Yeah. When you read many acharyas, when you listen to many acharyas, that's the message you get. They all don't say the same word, same thing. They won't say. It's all different. Appears different, but it's all the same message coming at you. So like that, when you teach also, you can. I said Mahavakyam. Swamiji did not say Mahavakyam. Somewhere I did read Mahavakyam. So that's because the word aham comes. And it's all about a gunatita jnani. Jnani only is being talked about. Jnani is a jiva. Aham refers to Krishna.
Right.
That means there is an equality there.
Okay.
Yeah. Suddenly he brings aham. Okay. Sure. Vaidya, go ahead.
Yeah, Jaykumar ji, namaste. I wanted to ask you a couple of things. One is, what is the, the say Sanskritam meaning of Aikantikasya? There where we have the Sukasya Ekantikasya. So I understood this is a Sukam that is not subject to negation. That's a translation, but how is the word Aikantikasya? Seems like a very loaded word.
See, ekantika means categorical. One meaning is there.
Oh, I see.
Shankaracharya uses the word ekantika in Brahma Sutra. Adhyasa Bhashan uses the word in a particular context. He says, see, he's dividing the world into aham, I, and not I. I and not I. These are only two things there in the world. I and not I. I and this. When I say this, I'm referring to any object in this world or the entire world, including the body. Kshetram, Kshetrajnaha, Kshetram, Kshetrajnaha. We've seen that. This world is all visualized, objectified. It's all known. It comes to my knowledge. The world comes to my knowledge. I perceive this world. I objectify this. What about I? What about I? The world comes to my perception, my knowledge. What about I? The world is a Vishaya, he says. Vishaya. He uses the word Vishaya for the world. Idam pratyaya. Vishaya. Vishaya means that which is an object of my knowledge. Correct? Which has the potential to become the object of my knowledge.
So, sorry, I didn't quite follow. You said idam, so aham and idam, right? The I and
Aham,
not I,
correct. Aham and idam.
right?
Or kshetram kshetrajna
Yeah.
or vishayaha and Vishayi. The one who objectifies is called Vishayi. And that which is objectified is called Vishayaha.
Mhm.
He uses these words there. Yeah. The idam pratyaya comes to my perception. I cognize the Vishaya. What about I? Is I cognized or not? He's asking the question.
Mhm.
You can't objectify I at all. Can I objectify the self?
No.
You can't objectify the self. Therefore, I is avishayaha.
Mhm.
Idam is vishayaha means I has to be avishayaha.
Mhm.
But then
Got
he
it.
uses the word. He uses the word. You cannot categorically say that I cannot be objectified because I know I exist. Everybody knows I exist. If I did not know I, then that would be a different world altogether. If I did not know I exist, then I will say I don't exist. I will say I don't exist. Like that he uses the word ekantika. Ekantena avishayaha na bhavati. He says. You can't categorically say I is. So that meaning of the word ekantika is categorical. So this is categorical sukha.
Hmm.
This is the only absolute sukha. Everything else you say sukha. It is like by the time you touch the sukha is gone. And so appears like sukha to you. If it was real sukha, then it will stay with me. But no sukha seems to stay with me at all. Therefore, all of that is not categorical, but this is categorical. And only non-negatable things can be categorical.
Hmm.
Correct?
Okay.
I'm just connecting this Aikantika to Shakra's use of that word there. In that.
Got
Yes.
it. Got
Yeah.
it. That's a good one. So, so another way of looking at it is categorical or absolute, right?
Absolute. Correct.
Absolute, yeah.
Correct.
So absolute sukha, ekant. Sukha is so and aikantikasya, or is it ekantikasya in this?
So it is ekantikasya bhavaha aikantikam.
Oh, okay. Okay. But
The
here it is
nature
sukha
of
plus ekantikasya, right?
yeah. Aikantika derived from it. That which is of the nature of ekantika is aikantika.
Hmm.
Like that.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, it is sukasya ekantikasya. So it is sukasya plus aikantikasya.
Wait a minute.
Correct.
Wait.
एकान्तिकस्य च
Ekantikasya.
But it is sukasya.
No, I take back. I think it is ekantika. Okay. Even though the word aikantikasya could be used, but here I think it is ekantikasya. Okay.
But why
It
is
is
that
not
I coming? Sukasya.
that is because of sandhi. Sukasya plus ekanta will become sukasya ekantika.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sandhi. Vriddhi sandhi.
Okay. Thank you. And then
So that
the
is
other question, I have one more question, Jaykumarji, on this previous verse where, this word has come before also, Sarvarambha Parityagi. It has come, I think, in maybe chapter 12 also, Sarvarambha Parityagi, but in the Bhakta's description. So Sarvarambha Parityagi, how should one, understand? Now, even a jnani can start something, right? Like Puja Swamiji started Aim for Seva. But I think the way one should understand is he did not start it with a sense of kartrutvam. Is that the way to look at it?
so that is one way. Another way to do it is this. Anything a person does in one's life is being done for the person's fulfillment.
Uh-huh.
We are saying a jnani is fulfilled.
Yeah.
Therefore, what can the jnani do for that person's fulfillment? Nothing. Therefore, The karmas done by a jnani is not for the fulfillment of the self of the jnani.
Ah,
It is an outpouring of the fulfillment of the self.
yeah.
It's a
Okay.
manifestation. In fact, it's not even a sankalpa. It just came. They will say, no, it just came to me.
Uh-huh.
And so I think it's a good idea. Let's do it. Like that, the person is not meant for one's fulfillment. That is the meaning of sarvarambha parityag.
Hmm. So
Correct?
Sarvarambha Parityagi means the person has no more karmas that are required for that person's fulfillment. That's what it means.
Correct. Krita krityaha,
Mhm.
kritsna karma, krit. These words we have seen before.
Yeah.
Kritsna karma, krit. How can a person say, I've done everything that is to be done? Is there such a thing? Can anybody make that statement? I've done everything that is to be done. So today onwards, I won't do anything. Nobody can say that, really speaking. At least for food, I have to do something. Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
So therefore, what? How can a person say, I've done everything that is to be done? That means what? Kartritvam is gone. Purnamadaha Purnamidam. There is nothing to be done in order for me to be Purna.
Yeah.
That's it. Only a Vidwan can say that. Correct? Therefore, he is referred to as a Sarvarambha Parityagi.
Hmm.
Because Arambha means what? Arambha means a Sankalpa. I need to do this in order to be fulfilled. That is called Arambha.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes?
Mhm. Okay.
It's a very important word. It's a very beautiful word.
Hmm. Yeah.
Sarva
So I
Sankalpa.
understand what you're saying. So yeah. So then the way, and then I also heard you say that. So yeah, there'll be still some things that the jnani has to do, like for food and so on. But that is not for that is to keep the body going, and not so much for one's feeling of fulfillment.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Sharira yatra pichate na prasiddhyed akarmana. We saw that in the third chapter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Thank
Hira
you.
Nara.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Guruji, same things were explained in 6th chapter also, no? Sukham atyantikam yattat buddhigrahyam atindriyam. All those things. Same like as you explained, yathadipo nivastastaha.
Right, right.
Upama.
Yeah. Lingate sopama sprita yogina yata chittasya. Like that and all we saw.
Yeah. And sankalpa prabhavan kaman tyaktva sarvan asheshata.
Sankalpa prabhavan kaman tyakva sesha karma
Sarvana.
sarvan seshataha.
Mm.
Sarvan kaman aseshataha tyaktva. That means parityaktva.
So no sankalpa. There also it was.
No sankalpa. Sankalpa means mamopata samasta durita kshayadvara Shri Parameshwara Prityartham aham idam karishye. I'm doing this puja for the sake of some kind of need. I have that need. And so that is called sankalpa. Whether we keep our hands like this or not, sankalpa is always there.
So
And
yesterday,
so,
Swapnaji had forwarded one video which Swamiji had spoken about. 108 day course or something like that. So there
okay.
also he says that each one of us are functioning on the basis of making a conclusion each and every time. This is also sankalpa, right? We conclude only then we can function. Like I am a student, you are a guru, I am a guru. We need to make conclusions before we function.
So role playing. So think of it as a drama. In the skit, you have to know what your role is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't play your role.
Yeah.
Even a jnani needs to know what is that person's role in this vyavarika.
Correct. Correct.
I'm a teacher. I'm going to teach. I'm not going to teach. I'm just going to go on sabbatical. Something the jnani also needs to decide.
So the
The role.
small sankalpas are constantly happening, is it not?
Yes.
The basis of your sankalpa itself is your role.
Yes. Of course, role is clear. Role is clear.
Because
Role has.
you have to perform the role, so sankalpa comes to perform the role.
Yes. I want to perform my role properly.
So the not and if a person is not a jnani, sankalpas are constantly, he knows that he has to do something. He is doing to attain some result out of it, is it not?
Yes.
He's looking forward. Though in the process he might lose the kartrutvam and bhoktritvam because of his understanding, but it is constantly there.
Pravritti marga.
For whom? Constantly there for?
Sadhaka.
For a sadhaka. Yeah. Yeah. It's constantly there.
It's constantly there. So for a jnani, it's the understanding that I am no more the karta or a bhokta, because it's a different state of reality.
There can't be a fulfillment. Karma cannot fulfill me. No karma can fulfill that. That's why we are all constantly born again and again. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Why punarapi jananam? Why should we be born? Why? If we are suppose somebody says, no, I've led a great life, I'm fulfilled, suppose says what he says. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Nobody can change that law. Okay, nobody can change that law.
So all this tulya nida and all is an outcome of the fulfillment.
Yes. Yes.
Gunatita.
Outcome of the fulfillment. Correct. Only such a person can say that.
Because he will obviously not judge people.
Yes.
So there is no judgment. He accepts as it comes. So
As
there's
it
no
comes.
question of somebody working against me.
Or what somebody says does not fulfill me, right? Or take away my fulfillment.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Chitta
Correct.
prajna. Chitta prajna.
Yeah. So that person, see, if that person does something wrong, the jnani will say, no, this is not correct. Not correct. And he can say all that. But jnani is unaffected by what was said.
So
For your
maybe
own good, I'm going to tell you certain.
so his opinions comes from the place of fulfillment. So obviously it is not judgmental.
It's not judgment.
Yeah.
Whatever jnani does is not for the sake of the jnani.
Hmm.
Untainted.
Guruji,
It's for what then? It's for what? Loka sangrahartam, according to Krishna. I said, do whatever you do becomes now Loka sangrahartam. If it is not for my benefit, whose benefit is it going to be? Whoever
Probably
needs.
we can say that he recognizes his role better. In the creation, he recognizes his role better. Can we say that?
Relatively, you can say that. Relative speaking, yeah.
Guruji, is it also
Because
somewhat?
a karma yogi also can say that. Karma yogi is also has learned to play his or her role properly.
But he is affected, no, every now and then. But jnani is not affected.
Yeah. So karma yogi is playing role now. Previously, I didn't realize I was playing a role. Now I realized I have to play a role, and I'm playing a role. Affected, okay, no problem. But jnani can even say, I'm not going to play any role. And he can withdraw completely. Complete withdrawal is possible. It's possible based on the prarabdha. Yeah.
Is that not withdrawal a kartrutvam?
The kartrutvam is not there for a jnani.
Then
Regardless of.
he doesn't decide to withdraw, right?
Yeah, decide to withdraw means not in that sense. It happens naturally. Happens naturally. Happens naturally. But it doesn't mean a jnani will lose all the ability to decide. Mind is working. Buddhi is there. In fact, mind is now working better also. And so decisions are made. Don't think jnani cannot make decisions. Jnani will make decisions. Better decisions, in fact. But now these decisions are not based on, if I do this, I will feel better. If I do that, I will be unhappy. If this becomes outcome, I'll be unhappy. No, not like that. It's the outcomes don't decide. Don't decide the Purnatmam of a jnani. And so the jnani may actually consult others also if the jnani is doing something big. Okay. So look at it that way. Look at it as the Purnatvam. No longer I do things for the sake of fulfillment. Whatever I do is now an outpouring of the fulfillment. That's why sometimes people can take advantage of this. Because whatever they ask, the person will bless. Yeah. Because, mitrari pakshayoho, vilyaha, etc. is there. So therefore, it will appear as though a jnani is being taken advantage of sometimes for an onlooker. Sometimes Swami was told, Swamiji, people are taking advantage of you. I've heard this. I've heard people tell me that. And Swamiji would say, let them do it. Look at that. Look at the answer. Let them do it. I'm not going to become smaller because somebody took advantage of me. If that person is exploiting me, it is poor person. That person's problem is. He doesn't realize it's not, his association with me is not helping him. It's it over. Game is over. You don't need to talk anymore about this. Let him exploit me. Hopefully he will, no hope, nothing. Why should I say hopefully or not? This is how it is.
I remember an incident when Swamiji was telling the same thing. Somebody was asking money and he was, Swamiji said, give him. But somebody told him, his Parshvadas told him that he is cheating you and he is always asking money and doing all these other things, wrong things. So let him do it. He's asking and I am giving him. Let him do it. That was then the attitude.
Let him do it. That is a jnani. That's what. Full stop. That's it. Who said the world is going to be perfect? Who said everybody is going to relate with jnanis in a very ideal way? This is nothing. Nothing is said. Exploitation will happen. Good. Anything else?
Guruji, when you said doing or playing the role perfectly, or does it mean doing our kartavya, whatever that is ordained for us to do?
So, kartavyam for a karma yogi is different from kartavyam for a jnani. Kartavyam for a shishya is there. Shrotavyam, Shrotavyaha, Mantavyaha, Nididhyasitavyaha, Tavya Pratyaya is there. And Ashrama Dharma, Kartavyaha, all that is there. Okay. For a jnani, Name Parthasti Kartavyam, Trishu Lokeshu Kinchana. No kartavya. Only a jnani can say there is nothing. Kartavya, tavya pratyaya cannot be applied to a jnani. Not a karta, first of all. Only a karta can take kartavya. Only a karta can take more and more tavya. When karta is not there, where is tavya? Tavya will just bounce. Will just bounce.
So he voluntarily he might take up and do whatever he thinks for Loka.
Yes. Yes.
Not his duty. He need not do it. Okay.
Yeah. And he may drop it like a hot potato also. And you'll be wondering what happened. We can't figure out what's going on.
Dhanyavad.
So tavya. So the tavya, the important word is tavya. Tavya cannot apply for a jnani. Tavya means to be done. To be done means what? To be done to accomplish something. Because it's your duty to do. Hey, where is duty? Look at this the beauty of this duty, right? What is the beauty? The Grihastha ashrama, Sannyasa ashrama, all duties are gone. Get that. Sannyasa ashrama, the same Veda that has given so many duties for a brahmachari, duties are there. Grihastha duties are there. Vanaprastha, slowly the duties are reduced. And sannyasa, the Veda understands, I can't really command this guy. This guy will just say, get out of here. And Veda says, no, don't say get out to me. I will just release you. I'll release you from all the duties. Amazing it is. It's absolutely amazing.
And Jnani might also not expect others to do their duty also.
Yeah. I mean, Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasi will take away all expectations also. But he or she is a guide for society. See, for our society is guided by our acharyas. We're all our habits, behaviors, our whole life journey is guided by acharyas. And so they have the right to say, no, it's better for you to do this ABCD. They can say that. Yeah, they are not affected by what we do, but they can say this is the right thing for you. Especially if you ask for advice. Many jnanis will not offer advice if you don't ask them. Most people will not. But they can make some general observations. Yeah.
But one who is in the journey towards becoming a jnani, if we call us as sadhaks, we have to do our duty but not expect others to do their duty. Correct? That's where all the conflict starts, right?
As Swamiji says, even Krishna could not change Duryodhana. Krishna could not change one person in this world. Who are we to change other people? You can expect all you want. You can expect all you want. But whether the expectation is fulfilled or not is anybody's guess. The question of others doesn't come into the picture at all here. So it's a tough call because we're all related to so many people. And so the relationships demand so many things. And so, we have to work as a partners, partnership. Whole yajna is happening, which is all based on partnership. And so some people don't play their roles properly. The whole thing gets affected. You can't simply watch like a stone and say, okay, somebody is not doing their role. It's not easy to take that.
Sahetnya praja srištva.
Huh?
Sahetnya praja srištva.
So, but what I'm saying is, for the drama to work out well, everybody has to play their role. One person can't just play somebody else's role. And so it causes a lot of heartburn. Somebody doesn't play their role. It causes a lot of heartburn to others. And you can't stop that. You can't stop that. And so our Shastram, thankfully, when you reach Shastram like this, you can at best say, I'll try my best to be not that affected by the other person's behavior. That's the best we can do. Correct? Because you can't change the other person's behavior. No guarantee. That's why sometimes they will bring, the husband will drag the wife. She's not listening to me. Swamiji, can you tell her to do this? As though, look at this guy, smart guy. Hey, you go to Swamiji for what? He wants Swamiji to give her advice. She wants Swamiji to give him advice. What about that? So we take all our family problems to sannyasis.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Take care. Anything else?
Kumarji, this ekantasya can be is equivalent to ekatma patraya saram in the Mandukya, because here it's talking about though it is talking about only happiness. So happy, unhappy, like or dislike, understand, don't understand, all these stages will be dropped. So what remains is psychognition. So that's what is the definition of. So is it fitting here, ekantasya?
So your question is the meaning of ekantikasya in this shloka same as the ekatma pratyasaraha in Mandukya Upanishad?
Right. Here it's only talking about just ananda, but anything, whether it's happy or unhappy, like or dislike, whatever comes, they just come and go. So what remains is eye-cognition, which is that ekatma pratyasara.
Yeah, they are related, no? They are related. Because it is ekatma pratyasaraha, it is ekantikasya sukham. Yeah, that is the way I look at it. It's related. It's related. Ekatma pratyasaraha. Shantam shivam advaitam chaturtam manyante sa atma sa vigneyaha. Beautiful it is. Okay, was very beautiful. And the way they have approached all these things. No state can be taken as Atma. Even Shushupti, which is desirable experience for everybody, also is not to be taken literally as Atma. So Chaturtham Manyante Sa Atma Sa Vigneyaha. Beautiful it is. Yeah, you can take that. You can take it. It's related, yes. Good point. Okay. As you're back, huh? Prasad, to Houston?
Yeah,
Okay. When did you?
I just came yesterday.
Okay. Everybody okay in your village and all?
Yeah, that was fine.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trilokyanathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaho.
Dhanyawad.